Hi, teacher. Good evening. My name is Jean-Pierre Ramirez. I hope you're doing great. And in this video, I will talk about the 5 principles of language assessment. So let me share the screen. Okay, the 5 principles of language assessment are divided or classified into reliability, practicality, validity, authenticity, and washback or backwash. These are the 5 principles of language assessment. So let's talk about reliability. Reliability refers to the consistency of the scores obtained. It means that if the test is managed to the same students on different occasions with no language practice work taking place between these occasions, then it produces almost the same results. Reliability actually does not really deal with the test itself. It deals with the result of the test. The test results should be consistent. So now let's move to practicality. Practicality can be simply defined as the relationship between available resources for the test. That is human resources, material resources, time, etc. and resources which will be required in the design, development, and use of the test. Brown defines practicality in terms of cost, time, administration, scoring, or evaluation. Now let's talk about the validity. Validity of a test is the extent to which it exactly measures what it's supposed to measure. A test must be aimed to provide a true measure of the particular skill which it's intended to measure, not to the extent that it's measured external knowledge and other skills at the same time. For example, if a student is giving a reading test about the metamorphosis of a butterfly, a valid test will measure the reading ability, such as identifying general or specific information of the test, not his or her prior knowledge, biology, about the metamorphosis of a butterfly. The test should make student relies on his or her reading ability to complete the test. Now let's talk about authenticity. Authenticity deals with the real world. It's the degree of correspondence of the characteristics of given language test task to the features of a target language task. Teachers should construct a test with the test items are likely to be used or applied in the real context of daily life. Now let's see the last one principle of language assessment, which is washback or backwash. The term washback is commonly used in applied linguistics. It's rarely found in dictionaries. However, the word backwash can be found in certain dictionaries, and it's defined as an effect that's not the direct result of something. In dealing with principles of language assessment, these two words somehow can be interchangeable. Washback refers to the influence of testing on teaching and learning. The influence itself can be positive or negative. Positive washback refers to the desired effects of a test, whereas negative washback refers to the negative consequences of a test. So now let's see an example. To analyze the principles, carefully read the following situation and decide which principles of language assessment it applies. So let's see. A high school biology teacher frequently reads aloud a prepared biology-related statement. Then he asks students to hold their hands under their chins and signify whether the statement is true or false by showing a thumbs up for true and thumbs down for false. Depending on the number of students who are responding correctly, the teacher may have students introduce arguments for both sides. He may pair a student and ask them to discuss the concept further, or he may decide that he needs to introduce the same concept using a different representation or instructional approach, excuse me. So as we can see in this situation, the principle of authenticity is applied, since it includes a task that can be carried out in the real world. Moreover, it's applied the washback principle in this case due to the teacher gets students to make groups and introduce different statements while expressing their own thoughts or idea. That was all in this video. Thank you so much. I hope you like and enjoy it, and see you the next time. Have a nice night.